Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're going to start this off as quickly as possible. We're first looking at Dixie. Dixie on a daily time frame was doing a bull flag all the way up here on support. I do think we're going to actually bleed a little bit lower than the 104 into 103.75. And then over there, we can find support and then continue for upside. Upside is still going, but a little bit deeper pullback I'm looking for on Dixie, and Dixie will allow Bitcoin to continue up on price action. Look at the doji potential setup on Dixie for the weekly. We might even get to, yeah, like 103.50, 103.60, something like that is what I'm looking for this week. And then next week we can look for straight back up again. But this week that will pull back. Okay. The reason why I'm saying that, you will see now on Bitcoin why yesterday I was giving you guys all warning that, hey, yes, it's going up, but just keep your pants on because you're not gonna like everything I have to say from here is all going to be shitted on by all the bulls. Here is Bitcoin on a daily chart. The likelihood of us having a bearish engulfing candle to 48,300 is pretty damn high today. Now, even if we don't want to go that low, but like low 49,000 is very likely today. Where we close today is very, very important. If we close above 49,000 today, we can look for continuation right back up to 54,000 and so on tomorrow. Basically, we would be basically the end of this week, we're looking for 54K. That's what I'm looking for. If we don't get to 54K and today we close under 50K and it's above 49K, cool. Lose 49K, then I'm looking for us to come tap all the way to 46. Sorry to say it, but like around 47.5 to 46.5, I'm looking for us to come test into that level, and then we can break out. Now I'm going to turn on the drawings. This is where we originally were. Well, first was we were looking for a resistance here, right? So a lot of people probably shorted here. We're like, oh, double top. And I told you guys, there's no way that they're going to stop it here. They're going to take out the high, right? We've officially taken out the high. Now everyone is bullish. This is where I like to do the ball kicking. The market maker already bought here. He took profit here. You bought here. He did not buy here. You bought here. He is gonna probably stop buying, and then you'll see sideways consolidation like that. If he stops buying and you stop buying, people will start selling, and then you'll see the drip down. Now, I gave you guys the warning of 49,000. The fib, which is a million times smarter than my dumbass, is a mathematical number that we pulled from all the way to low at 27,000. Mathematically is why I was able to even say that, hey, this is where we're going to get a consolidation. And if we break this consolidation, a swing failure pattern is a possibility due to us coming back out of overbought condition. A reversion to the mean trade would be logical after overbought, at least to around 46,700, 45, sorry, 46,000, even to, like $100, $200 wiggle room over there due to the fact that everyone's exchange is a little bit different. But I mean, between 49.4 to 46.5 is kind of like the deepest I would like to see it. If we're bullish, we would be making that higher low. And I was saying 48,000, 49 to 48,000, and under that, it's just a risk. Anything under 49.4 is already risk for downside. Anything flirting with 48,000 is you praying and hoping for a bounce back up. But if we get to this level, this will probably be the formation of the head. Okay, because if this candle becomes a bearish engulfing by today and you close underneath 49,000, it will be looking for continuation, probably all the way to 47-ish or 46, wherever the heck this EMA comes into as the daily closes come. And I'll say around 47.5. We'll just say that's support right now. It making a triangle here and then breaking out is totally okay. So don't panic, but the likelihood of that happening is why I'm making this video is high, and people are probably going to be very bullish trying to buy the dip here. it's going to be a sideways channel that forms into a bull flag, and it's going to take time for that to happen. Here is the 4-hour view, which I don't really show you guys, but you can see that as we've been climbing, you've only been going sideways on our side, and now you have bearish divergence. As in, like, as we're trying to make these higher highs, it's on lower buyers, as in the buyers are slowing down, and it's just floating up there on volume, no volume, right? Because the shorters now have poop in their diapers and they need to clean it before they re-short, because this candle was so shocking to them that they're figuring out how to react right now. More than likely, this was the short squeeze. This is people buying, but what's happening is someone is filling a short here. And then they're going to try to bring it all the way back down over here under the 21 EM, probably all the way down to 47.4, and then go back up into that 48,000 and then roll it back down again. That is a possibility. And what I mean by that, here I'm gonna draw it in white. Okay. This is the potential local head and shoulder. Shoulder, shoulder, head. And then you want to do a quick move down. Okay. Trap all the bulls there. Dead cat bounce to give them hope. Beat the lows. That is the worst way to shake out over leverage longs, but that is the main pain of everyone long will come underneath 47.4. So their goal is to tap on the 47.4 to take the liquidity and then get right back up. So you're following this path up. You're hitting my red doodles. The white is where we're possibly about to hit. The white, if we roll over underneath 49.3, we are going to be testing into 48.4 and then probably 47.4. Find some support over here at 47.4. Maybe do an inverse head and shoulder over here to take the last little bit of liquidity and then run it right back up above 49.3 all the way to 54, which we did not get yet. That's 54, 55K is the next level. But everyone who's looking for it to go just straight up is probably fooling themselves and just smoking some good dope, because that is very unlikely that you just go straight shot. A little bit of consolidation here, and what kind of pattern I'm putting out is we'll see if it plays out, and then that breakout in time. Okay. Now I'm done arguing with all this stuff. I gave you guys up, down, sideways view. Let's go to ETH. And right now, here, just take a quick peek, okay? Bitcoin potentially putting in a doji today. Even if we just go sideways in this range, the doji is showing you that uptrend is officially pausing. And then the next candle opening, if this is how we daily closes, we'll probably be going testing into this previous order into like 49K or even 48.5 ish, something like that. For the rest of the week, we can just fill out this triangle. Okay, that's all I got to say about Bitcoin. I don't want to get in your guys' head, but now let me show you ETH. Okay, Bitcoin is officially doing a reversion to the mean trade today. If we close like this and you don't take out that high, you will be putting in that bearish divergence, and you will look for continuation into the daily close tomorrow. Now let's show you ETH. ETH is a little bit better possibility. You have not made the break into the bearish area. You have not broken out of bullish control, but you got two drives of bearish divergence. And today it can put in this candle as the top, because Bitcoin is already doing the candle after this. So this could be the high. After this one slows down and puts in the top, Bitcoin and ETH can both put in a local top after taking out the liquidity. Well, Bitcoin took out the swing failure, ETH did not. So maybe ETH quickly pops up above 2750 and then just rolls on over like Bitcoin is doing on today's daily candle. And this is 1 day behind. ETH price action is 1 day behind Bitcoin, basically. But if today we don't do all that liquidity grab, whatever, and Bitcoin already takes a path down, then this is going to be that double top kind of situation. And this is going to just, it's going to be so ugly. It's going to sweep straight on down to 2,500, and people will get trapped in this bearish control all the way down. And if you turn on the doodles, this is where we were looking for the liquidity to take out. You took out that liquidity. This is where we're looking for the resistance. If you look, this is the channel. And this is why I leave the drawings so that no one can say bullshit. This whole thing was because of this channel. And why were we looking for resistance? Is because it was a fake out head and shoulder doing that Quasimodo reach for the sky grab of liquidity. And we're looking for the resistance over here between 2780 to 2900. And that's what today, if it's going to get there, it's going to get there. Otherwise, today we'll find our resistance here. And next daily candle will open and look for the flush down, basically following Bitcoin. But today is the last day of upside, is what I'm trying to say. How high we go today, we'll see. But even if you look on our side, it doesn't matter how high that candle closes, it's still going to set a bearish divergence, a third driving bearish divergence. So that's all I got to say for Bitcoin and ETH. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you have any other asset you want to cover, feel free to put in the comment section below and I'll get back to you in the next video. If you haven't already, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. If you're interested in trading with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services and um, other things that we use and recommend that helps the channel grow. So thank you so much for your help and support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be safe. ETH does look like it's still got space to the upside, but here on 4 hour. Yeah, Bitcoin looks weak. ETH's putting in that last bearish divergence. DXY is looking for its support. I mean, looks like 104 will be it. So today, if we can close above 104 daily close, it will be a sequence of higher lows, and then we can look for a break up of 104.24. It's squeezing right now, right? It's squeezing in this little range, but it's in an uptrend. It's squeezing in this range. It's in an uptrend to break out. So I'm still on the side of this breaking out. It's just squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. As this thing is consolidating, everyone is getting hope of upside on Bitcoin and ETH. But the thing that is going to suck is when this thing puts in its bottom over here around 104 and it actually gets above 104.30, you will see Bitcoin just nuke down. So just be prepared for that. If this does, Dixie does lose this level, Bitcoin is going to get a nice little slap. And if Dixie holds this level, Bitcoin has room to the upside. If Dixie actually, say this backwards, if Dixie breaks this level, we should see upside on Bitcoin. Sorry about that. And if Dixie holds this level, like I'm saying, and actually does break up, it will give a nice flush of liquidity on Bitcoin to the downside, taking out all the over leveraged longs. And then we can continue our move up because no one gets a free ride. So when this thing chops like this, it's Bitcoin going up and down in a range, shaking out over leveraged longs, then you're getting the actual impulse move. This right here, this upside move on Dixie. Right now, Dixie is slowly turning into a one-to-one relationship with Bitcoin. That inverse relationship is slowly being faded out. If you just can give it a couple weeks and watch, you will see Dixie and Bitcoin possibly go up if the inflation narrative plays out. But if there's no inflation, then there's no reason to buy an inflation hedge such as Bitcoin, and people will just stay in dollar. So right now, all I can tell you confirm on daily, Dixie is in an uptrend. This little minor consolidation is temporary. It is going to continue its breakout. And that means if the inverse relationship is what you believe in, then that means that Bitcoin is putting in a local top. This little inverse head and shoulder is ready to break the neckline. And once you break the neckline, it's going to go all the way to like 105, 106. So that's all I have to say. That's probably why the CEOs in the tech world are cashing out so hard as well, because they see what's about to happen to tech stocks. So we just hit all-time high in S&P and stuff. Bitcoin just hit the local high. Seems like people should be gearing to taking a little bit of profit, a little bit of risk off before the quarter is over, just in case the next 2 quarters is a grind due to elections before the end of the year, last quarter. So All right, guys, enough ranting. Have a great day. Members, get ready. I'm coming to bother you.